I had all these hopes of getting a high paying job, finding a wife, going through life, becoming successful, becoming fit, making more friends, starting a business, all that jazz, just like any of us. And I would start all of them together, thinking that I really need to get my life together. So I should focus on each of them because all of them are my life. And what would happen is I would divide my attention, go through all of them, and just plainly suck at all of them. Like I would be mediocre at best at all of them, and I would end up achieving nothing at the end of the year because my attention was just divided among so many goals. This continued for a while, all through college. I was just doing haphazardly everything, and you just feel frustrated. You feel this sense of like why me? Like why am I like this? Like your self-respect goes down as you see others achieving things, and you're just like trying your best to achieve them, and nothing is happening. So so in this case, all through college it happened, and now I really needed to get a job after graduating college. So now I have to get a job because otherwise I don't know what I would do with my life. So I had to focus all my attention in getting a job. When I saw that, like when I had that pressure where I had to focus all my attention, nothing else mattered. I really need to focus on that goal and that goal only. So I spent all my time upskilling myself, applying to interviews, applying to jobs, getting interviews, networking, doing all the jazz that you think, like how you think about getting a job. And what would have taken me maybe years to complete, or exactly 1 year to complete, I was able to do in 3 months. In this case, preparation for the interview. And I really wanted a job at a fan company. Fan companies are these like the Facebooks, Googles of the world, and I was able to get multiple offers from different fan companies, and like I was genuinely surprised because I at some point never thought that I would get that. I thought that I would have to sacrifice that goal, and it happened in a way where it's like I realized that it was just because I was improving myself constantly, and I was just pursuing one goal at that time. Like there were other goals, but most of my time went to that goal only. So I realized you have to have a balancing act where it's like one goal you prioritize most, spend most of your time. The others you can prioritize, but you should not, and you should just maintain it. So here's my points on how you can achieve your goals. Number one, focus on one goal at a time. You will be mediocre at best if you try all of them, and that's just me. I've tried all of them, nothing really happens. Number two, figure out the 80-20 task of that goal, meaning what 20% of the task give you 80% of the benefit. In the job search case, it was applying for jobs, upskilling myself in preparation of the interview. So I just spent time applying on LinkedIn, getting more exposure, networking, and finally, anywhere where I sucked in terms of my ability to fulfill the job, I started focusing on improving that. So wherever you suck, just focus on that, improving that. But also, the point of like where you should focus on is only on the 20% of tasks that will give you 80% of the results. And in this case, it was just applying for jobs and then preparing for interviews. And then three, plan your day the day before for on what you want to do. So your future self is like over there waiting, and then your future self will thank you if you just take the burden of your future self knowing what to do with their day, because having a productive day is just about waking up early and just knowing what to do immediately and just doing that. And if you know what you want to do the day before, it just works out magically. And if you have to figure out on the day off, you can, but it's just going to take so much brain points, and you have to think, and so you're losing, like, I guess, brain points in this case, or you're losing attention and focus. So I suggest you just plan your day the day before what you want to do. Number four, volume beats talent. So the thing about talent is, and the thing about volume is, you just gotta keep doing it even if you feel the pain of sucking. So keep doing the task. Like, you're gonna suck at it initially and it feels painful. It feels like you're eating glass, But the thing with success is going through the failures and the frustration. Easier said than done, as I'm constantly battling it myself. Even if you suck, keep continuing it. And that's it. That's all I have to say. So that's my story. I'm trying to achieve a lot of my goals, and I fail a lot of them. And this is just, I'm just a person who's just going through life, and I thought about sharing this. Cheers.